Welcome to Grumpy Old Reds, where we get for yet another week to speak about Forest not losing. Oh, this is getting so boring. 10 in a row now, 5 wins in a row, 5 out of the last 4 in the Premier League. It's starting to feel like last season.
Loads of goals, another 3 goals.
Top goal scorers in the league since Pereira came in. If the season had started when Pereira came in, for those Dychites still out there, Forest would be 3rd in the league. You know, this is just easy and boring. Big up, Trey. Yeah, I gave Charlie a good cooking. I can't lie. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Another victory to the Reds. Big up to each and every one of you in the chat. You know the drill. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed and check out the sponsors, OK Jerseys, where you can get your shirts for £15. Code FFTV, 8% off. And I would recommend getting your World Cup shirts in now. The England one is looking really good, but the Scotland one looks so much better, I've got to say. You'd agree with that.
Not through my eyes. No. I'm a lot more Scottish than you are, by the way.
I was born there, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you were born there. My dad was Scottish, full-on Scottish.
Were you born there?
I wasn't. No, I was born in Nottingham.
There you go then. That's where Crypto's head gets more glossy every episode.
You're born.
I don't know what he's watching. You know what? That background was putting me off, man. As long as they don't start reproducing or something. All right, let's jump into it, boys.
Stop if you like. It's not a big deal.
As is literally on the beach, just like Forest. Rob is in the trees, just like Forest, and I think Nicky's on his way as well. So we'll have Nicky. So it's going to be a Muslim and 3 drunkards. This should go really, really well in just a second. But I want to kick it off by talking about 2 subjects together. So obviously we saw allegedly Emery trying to throw the Spurs game, which I thought was disgraceful, by the way. And then I started getting messages. Now I had loads of family over, so I didn't get to see the team sheet until about 5 minutes before we went live. I had that fraud D messaging me, the Palace fan, saying, "Oh, what do you think now about integrity and all this?" I was like, "What's he talking about?" And then I looked at the team sheet. I was like, "Wow, he has rotated." So, what are you boys saying? And chat, get your thoughts in as well. What are you saying on the team sheet? Like, not with hindsight. I want to know how you felt when you saw it. And chat, you lot as well. Don't lie, because I saw the comments on the watch along.
When I initially saw it, well, first of all, our B team has definitely come to the party, because this is not the first time they've done this. Played well, I mean. They did it in Europa against Midtjylland as well. You know, so from being absolutely terrifying to us to have that B team out, all of a sudden, you're thinking they're pretty good. Yeah, when I first saw the team, my immediate reaction was, oh, shit, right? But within a short space of time, I went through the team and I thought, actually, that's not too bad. I love Dominguez in that midfield. Can you put the team up? Is there any chance you put the team up, or is that fantasy land? Because Morato is starting to look a little bit better the last couple of games he's played. I.e., you've not noticed him making big mistakes, particularly. So that's a definite positive. Cunha being back was a boost. Net starting. Yeah, I wanted to see what it was like. Who was our right back last night?
Abbott.
Yeah, Abbott. We've seen that he can do a job. Bearing in mind we're playing against Chelsea, who are not in the greatest of form. You know, so I thought, yeah, the midfield, as I say, with Dominguez and Yates, that's going to be solid. Jesus, we know. You know, so and Bakwa, thank goodness.
You're struggling to remember, aren't you? You're struggling to remember the team.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, well, it's very different to our normal one, wasn't it? That's why I asked you to bring it up. But I think I got through most of it. Oh, McAtee. I thought, yeah. Did I see McAtee?
I made a pretty good guess at the team, I have to say. I do commend myself.
Very good. Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of changes there. Okay. Go on. Carry on.
Yeah, so on reflection, after a few minutes, I thought, this is not too bad. That midfield is solid. And then
who played on the left? Who played on the left? Wasn't that? Oh, it was back when McAtee and then Jesus. Sorry, go on, carry on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, if you look at that team, it's not that bad, is it? You know, so I thought maybe we could squeeze, maybe we can do a bit, maybe not lose by more than a goal or so, maybe, you know. But they played even better than I was expecting them to play, looking at that team. The ones that I'm most pleased about are probably...
I got a better way to do this. Go and carry on.
Probably Bakwa and McAtee, because they've both been struggling. McAtee's looked good lately, and I think we've all wanted to see him, you know, given a go. And I thought Bakwa was outstanding. You start to see for the first time, that's the player we were looking at, you know. And that's good for us, because what that means is that we've got more backup in the Europa League semi-final if we need them. So yeah, all in all, initial reaction was, oh shit. More considered reaction was, actually, that's not bad for your B team. That's not bad. So yeah. So are you joining in?
Come on, it's very rare. Ant shuts up, man. Take the opportunity.
Yeah, sorry. The dog's got a dodgy stomach.
I mean, stop giving it WKD then.
When the team sheet first came out, if I'm honest, and not in hindsight, I was a little bit worried. I wasn't too worried about Awani, because Awani has history with Chelsea, and I've seen signs of Awani, and I've just got a feeling that, you know, he's going to have a redemption arc at some point. My main concern, and someone I haven't been too happy with, was McAtee. But even he played well. I think I just caught the end of Ant saying Bakwa played well. Bakwa was brilliant. That cross he put in for Awani was fantastic. But to me...
Sorry, Ben, and the one that caused the penalty as well.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But it was a bit... I'm trying to say this, you know, not looking back in hindsight, but I think it was a bit risky, because we had to, I think, win this game to basically secure our place in the Premier League. This is a game that we could win. Chelsea are not in good form. To make that many changes, I think, was a risk, and I personally wouldn't have done it. Obviously, it paid off. Obviously, Pereira got it right 100%. But to make that number of changes and to play some of these players, he must just have a massive amount of confidence in them. And the one thing I will give Pereira credit for, amongst many other things that he deserves credit for, is he's got all of our players, our backup players, playing well. And I don't think we've seen that since maybe when Nuno took us to 7th place. Like, there's been some games this season where I'm thinking our bench is weak. If people from our bench come on, they're not gonna change the game, and they didn't. But since Pereira's come in, it's not just one or two players he's changed. He's improved Yates, Awani, Bakwa, McAtee. He's got players like Nets playing well who have just joined. Abbott playing well. Jer Cunha's playing well. It's clearly the manager and his coaching staff who have managed to do this, because, like I say, it's not just one or two players who have improved. Across the whole squad, we now have a squad where if you bring a player on, you think that guy's going to make an impact. And I don't think we've seen that for a few seasons. So I was very impressed, and he definitely proved me wrong. But yeah, if I'm honest, when I first saw the team sheet, I kind of thought he was doing a Villa and potentially, you know, not really going out there with the confidence to win, but thankfully I was wrong.
Tell you what, as well, when I saw McAtee, he did some really good stuff, and I thought, oh, thank goodness for that. That's the player. I was starting to think I'd gone mad. You know what I mean? With some of his previous performances, but last night you're just starting to see what he's capable of, and he's a good player. He's a good player. And Bakwa, Cucurella, not many, love him or loathe him, not many players get past Cucurella. He is a good defender. And Bakwa actually had him on toast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's not just that, like, it's not that these guys are playing well individually. They're playing well as a team, which is a lot harder than playing well individually. Because some of those
forward plays, like when Taiwo scored the 3rd goal.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry, but you could take the 11 best players in the world and put them in the squad, and they wouldn't necessarily play well. He's got 11.
Dyche is their manager.
He's basically got us to the point where our so-called B team is beating, like, you know, the world champions, as they like to call themselves.
Oh yeah,
I think it's fantastic. And I tell you what, it doesn't get that much mention, but I think one player who's consistently been my favourite and shows a lot of kind of love, I think, to Forest as a club is Dominguez. And I like how when Sells made the save, that he basically grabbed him round the neck, and that is passion. Like Dominguez is always the one who seems to make us crack on, as other players as well, like Taiwo, etc. But I think Dominguez has a real passion for the club, and I think he's heavily involved in the kind of aura of Nottingham Forest and what it means to him.
So I want to throw the cat.
The most underrated. Go on, mate. Sorry, go on.
Because a couple are saying it in the chat, and this is the next question. Was Eddie that bad, or was it?
I did mention that. Jokingly a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Oh, maybe Eddie's not so bad then."
The thing is, right, the world works in funny ways, because we were upset when Nuno left. We thought Ange would come in and start playing some exciting football, even if his results weren't great. We thought at least there'll be some entertainment, and there wasn't. Sean Dyche came in and proved to be the second best manager we've ever had. And even when we got rid of him and we thought it couldn't get any better, Pereira comes along, and again, it's hindsight, but it's almost like things fall apart for other things to fall into place, because I think everybody now is 100% happy with Vitor.
You do know, don't you, that if Rob was here, he'd be saying he was trying to throw that match last night. That's why I put that team out. He was trying to throw it.
Well, Rob's very negative, isn't he? The thing, in fact, I won't mention it, but I don't know how Rob managed to go from a Dyche sexual to throwing him into the bus the last few GOR streams.
Because he's seen the light, man.
That's Rob. That's Rob. It's a repeating pattern. Let's be honest.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was brilliant, and the goals were brilliant, and Taiwo's header was fantastic, by the way.
Well,
Taiwo's header. Even his little slot in at the back post, like, a year ago that would have been a shin. He would have probably scored, but it would have been with a shin. Came cleanly off his boot.
He actually used his foot, didn't he?
Yeah, he won the penalty for us as well. So all 3 goal involvements. This is how old is
Taiwo? Were you pooing yourself just a little bit when Taiwo was standing there with the ball for the penalty? I was thinking, get away from that penalty.
Taiwo's going to take it. But the thing is, how old is Taiwo? What is he? 27, 28? He's not that old, is he?
Yeah.
So I'm tempted now, depending on the next few games of the season, I'd probably keep Taiwo. If a backup striker can play like that, Wolfie's face palming. If a backup striker can play like that, okay, I'll put this question to you, Wolfie. Who would you rather keep, Taiwo or the lanky Italian dude who I've forgotten the name of?
Well, he's not a Forest player. I'd rather keep Callum Mwenda.
Well, yeah. So
I think with Taiwo, you've got to assess at the end of the season. It depends on whether we're in the Champions League or not. Those kind of things. If we're in the Champions League, I don't think Taiwo's quite up to it. But if not, and it depends who we bring in. There's lots of things you have to take into account. I'm not one of these people that think you should just get rid of somebody without having a plan.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
If we could bring in a better, more prolific, more reliable, more injury-free striker than Taiwo, then Taiwo goes.
The thing is, though, there's a lot more competitions than even if we get in the Champions League. You've still got all of the other competitions.
Chat, 1 or 2 in the chat. Would you keep Taiwo next season? Yes,
well,
1.
Let's say Taiwo's worth, I don't know, let's say he's worth 20 mil. I think for the sake of 20 mil, especially
I don't think we'd get 20 mil.
20 mil, bro.
Okay, well, whatever he's worth, 12, 15 mil. For the sake of that, fucking hell, you may as well keep him. Like it's nothing.
I think with Taiwo, you're looking at 5 to 10.
Yeah, but for 5 to 10 mil, even if he scores 5 goals a season, it's worth it. A mil a goal.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but it takes up a space in the squad, doesn't it? Like I said, that's why it depends on who you bring in.
The strikers are hard to come by, aren't they?
They are. I mean, Chris Wood. How reliable is Chris Wood going to be next season?
How fit is he going to be? How fit is he going to be?
Huh?
how fit is he going to be?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. How reliable, both in
Yeah.
fitness and in production. How reliable is he going to be? I
And
wouldn't
all
like
it
to put all my eggs in that particular basket,
20, maybe you can get 20 for Taiwo. I don't know, 15, I would say.
He's worth way more than 5 or 10 million.
Like if you got Chelsea fans saying Palmer's
but how
150
many
million.
games has he actually played in the last 2 years? That's what you have to look at. Teams don't want to spend money on broken players.
And
They don't.
Strand Larson was like 50 mil and he's crap.
I agree. I agree. I'm not exaggerating. I mean this 100% sincerely. I would rather have Taiwo than Strand Larson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taiwo, like you just want to bowl him out for Chelsea matches. Like there's just certain clubs that certain players score against. You know what I mean? He's just isn't that the second time he scored a brace against Chelsea and probably like his 5th or 6th goal against them? And doesn't he? You just roll him out as well. Anytime we're in a relegation battle and the sun comes back out, that's when you get Taiwo up. He just bags goals. Remember, let's not forget, he went 7 or 9 games in a row in the Premier League scoring goals across the first
7, which is amazing. But yeah, he's played 100 games for us. He's played 100 games for us in 4 years. So
I can't believe he's played 100 games.
Yeah, crazy.
No, I can't. But when he says games played, they'll often be substitute appearances as well, won't they?
Yeah.
Don't forget as well, like Pereira's going to have a whole preseason. Like it could be the biggest
in August.
Yeah, but listen to these. Yeah, but listen to these, Crypto. This season, we know he's been injured most of the season, right? He's played 14 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. I think that's okay. Hey!
Yo. Just to say,
we know.
Yeah, no, just to say, I'm not quite on the beach yet, but I'm not far, guys. Check that out. But yeah, wow, what a result yesterday. Can I just big up my boy Taiwo, who I've been bigging up from day dot. I don't flip-flop. You lot have had to flip-flop because you didn't have the faith. You didn't have the faith in my boy Taiwo. He ran the show yesterday. Wasn't he involved in all 3 goals?
He was.
It was amazing. It was awesome. But another really convincing performance. From what I've seen on the highlights, that's all I've seen. Obviously, I've listened to what your guys' reflection of the game is, but Forest, it's enjoyable again watching Forest, and that hasn't been the case for the majority of this season. How mad is it that they've surpassed all our predictions in terms of the points? I don't think anybody went to 42, did we? When we predicted our... Did you?
That's a good point. We'll have to have a look, won't we? Yeah,
we'll have to bring it up, but I did have us... I think I had us to beat Chelsea.
Did I?
Yes, I did.
And you lot said I was being like,
oh my God! And he went for a draw against Burnley, and he went wins against Sunderland.
Yeah, I know, but Crypto's got us to lose the last 3.
Yeah, because we don't need to win it. This was my whole point at the time.
He might be right. He might be right. You know,
he did say that. He did say. We'll be safe by then.
I did. Well. But you lot, as always, I'm right and you're wrong. Can I?
Why would you bring that up?
Always, it's not as always at all. That's the first time that's ever happened. So I'll give you your applause, and that's all you're getting, bro. But
as if he gets another point, then he's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want Forest to lose now, Ben? Do you want Forest to lose the next 3 games?
Yeah, fuck them. I just want to win the Europa League now. I want to win the Europa League.
Yeah, just focus.
The
focus has to be on Europa League. Go on.
Can I just answer this quickly? Rachel, there is 0 way that we are not safe. West Ham would have to win all 3 games in order to catch us. It's just not going to happen because of goal difference. So
wait.
Arsenal are going to be
West Ham 6 points behind, and there's 3 games left.
No. Not with our goal difference. They're not. They're 7 points.
Better than West Ham. Look, Arsenal will beat West Ham at the weekend.
I'm saying you can't say there's 0 ways and then say West Ham would have to win every game and we've got them on goal.
Well, no, West Ham. Of course, West Ham can. Yeah, of course they can catch us. Yeah.
Yeah, but they won't because Arsenal beat them at the weekend.
Yeah, we need your boys Arsenal to do us a favour and win the league for themselves as well. You know, but anyway, guys, I'm going to go because I wasn't joking. I am off out to.
Are you going to show us your speedos? Are you going to show
Tapas in the Old Town? Hey, say again.
Show us your speedos then.
No, I'm fully dressed. I'm on my way out. See you later, guys. But you reds. Have a good stream. See you later. Bye.
Ciao, bello.
Okay, let's.
What did you put your hat on Reds for?
I felt like it was sunny. The sun was shining through the screen. I was like, oh.
I want to talk about a player who I think's been pretty good lately. Is Ryan Yates.
Yeah.
I think Ryan Yates was really good yesterday.
Not his first time either.
Against Chelsea, again, another one who catches this Chelsea bug. Do you remember when we beat him 1-0? Him and Taiwo were really good that game. I think.
Yeah, I mean, the last time he played in Europa, he was good as well.
Yeah. You know what? I've had like a change of feeling towards him. Like, I like the idea of him coming in as that rotator, that backup guy, that guy who's kind of reliable. Do you know what I mean? Like with Backward, you're like, I hope Backward's going to play well. With Ryan Yates, I kind of feel like, okay, I know I'm going to get. He's going to do a solid performance in midfield. Yeah, there's probably a yellow card and about 16 fouls. But I thought in general, man, I thought he's been really good the last few games he's played.
Yes.
And
is that kind of player. I think we've all said it. You've probably been a little bit more critical than most of us, Wolfie, but we've all said as a squad player, yeah, I've got no issue with him as a squad player. You know what you're gonna get, kind of. As long as you're not looking for, somebody to come on and change the game in a positive way as regards creation and goal scoring. Although he does get up the pitch, to be fair.
He's been really good at getting forward as well. Like
that goal he scored against Midland, bloody hell.
Yeah, but one of my frustrations with him was all his passes were backwards. They weren't even sideways. And now I feel like he's, progressing the ball as well. Like there's been a marked improvement in him.
Is that Pereira again?
Probably.
I think so, man. I think so. Like, but are we giving Pereira too much credit? I don't know. Like Pereira's done. How about this for a question? How about this for a question?
Go on then.
Who's better, Nuno or Pereira?
Who's what?
Who's better, Nuno?
Oh, Pereira. In my opinion, Pereira.
Pereira's
got a lot more tactical flexibility than Nuno's got. You pretty much know with Nuno 90% of the time what's going to happen. You're going to go goal ahead and then defend you for your lives. Pereira's got a lot more about him than that. Pereira can change the match mid-game as well, which I can't recall Nuno doing it on many occasions. You know what I mean? He's very much a like-for-like kind of guy. Whereas Pereira will change it. He is growing on me. I'm not saying, look, the thing is, we've said all along, haven't we, that we've got a really good squad. It doesn't need a brilliant manager, just needs a decent manager with some ball knowledge and some balls. That's all. And with those players we've got, you're going to do well. That's what we said from day one, isn't it? And that's all Pereira's have to do. So I'm not saying
he was a defensive manager, if I'm going to call you out on it, bro.
Pardon?
You said he was a defensive manager and he did a
Pereira.
Wolves, yeah.
No, I didn't. I think you mistake. No, I said that about Nuno. Pereira, I said I don't know anything about the guy.
You said you don't want him, I remember.
Yeah. Well, I probably did because I don't know anything about him. So how can you want somebody you don't know anything about?
Wolves,
The thing is with Pereira.
Yeah, but with Wolves, it was very different. Because, sorry, Crypto, but I've got something coming at me. So with Wolves, his first season, he did brilliantly well. The second season, they ripped his team to bits and didn't replace them. So he did have a reason for not doing well at Wolves. It's there. It's factual. So, and he has won before. I'm not saying I want him forever and he's the best thing ever, but I do like him. I am happy with him. I would be happy for us to keep him for next season, if depending on what the alternatives are.
Can I?
But yeah, if we win that cup, I'm sorry, he's got to stay because I'm really starting to get excited about this cup now. I'm really starting to believe. All through this competition, I've been worried about Villa. Right from the first, when we were still in the league phases, I thought, Villa. But we've peaked at exactly the right, or we're peaking at exactly the right time, it appears. And conversely, Villa are slumping at exactly the right time for us. So, and if we can, let's be honest, this is the final on Thursday. That's the final. And I can go to Istanbul fully expecting us to beat either Freiburg or Braga. So it's exciting. I'm excited.
jinx it.
We'll come on to that. Sorry, I reset the votes. The chat 1, 2, or 3. Vitor, Nuno, or Dyche. Just show that I could be very objective with the options. I'm not leading anyone down any path. And as you just saw that idiot crypto.
Is that fake news? Is that fake news?
I haven't seen anything. He's not gonna be. He's not concussed. So.
No. I've heard it's perfect. Well, not perfectly fine. Pereira said
he's going to be awesome.
Pereira said it's a facial injury, so it's not. There's no concussion, none of that business. It's purely a fit, and it looks horrible.
Well, you could see his skull, man.
Yeah. But he said, which I thought was brilliant. I'm not asking him to head the ball.
Did he say
so, yeah, he said, I'm not asking him to head the ball. He's just using his feet.
It's horrible. It is horrible though. Like, it's a massive facial. But what I was gonna say is, the thing that you haven't mentioned.
You'd be a bit rude.
No. The thing that you haven't mentioned. The thing you haven't mentioned, which I think makes a difference. Simon doesn't care, but I think it makes a difference. Is Pereira's football is way more entertaining than Nuno's football.
Correct.
Nuno, if Nuno went 1-0 up, he would sit back and defend and say, "Don't concede in the second half." Pereira would say, "Go out and score 2-3 goals to make sure that we don't lose that way." Now, you could argue that they're the same thing. However, Pereira's tactic, I think, is less risky because all it takes is 1 goal and the game changes. Whereas if you're going out there to score 3 goals, it's highly unlikely that score is going to get turned over. As we saw against Chelsea, right? They scored a brilliant goal, by the way, from João Pedro. I thought that was class.
Yeah, it was a good goal.
But I was never at any point worried that they were going to then go and score another 2 goals in the next 10 minutes. So
I was.
It's entertaining football. It's what we wanted to see. Because
Sorry. Just go back 15 seconds. I didn't quite catch the last bit.
What do you mean?
When you said scored a great goal, did you say you were a bit nervous or something?
No, I wasn't nervous. Because
I was.
I wasn't nervous.
That's why I asked.
There was only about 5 or 6 minutes left, and
I know. I was still nervous.
I don't think we're the Forest of old. I think we're a different team under Pereira. I think we're playing with confidence, which is massive. And the one thing I was going to say on Ryan Yates, and I know you lot hate this, but I still think that within the team, and a big thing about our team, it was the same under Nuno, is the psychology. And Pereira talked about yesterday how he said all the players are friends, all the players look after each other off the pitch. I think that has a bigger impact than you know. And I think if you start getting rid of players like Ryan Yates and Taiwo, etc., and Chris Wood, I think that kind of like brotherism within inside the squad falls apart.
Yeah. Let's be a friends society. All friends.
Exactly. Like you and Rob. Imagine if you and Rob weren't friends, it would be a disaster. There'd be court cases and everything.
True.
I think I said it on the video today. I just enjoy watching this brand of football.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like it.
It's fun football.
It's absolutely insane to think that we went 99 shots with 1 goal when all of a sudden we can't stop scoring goals.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
I was just doing the recording with.
They don't need me anymore.
I was doing the recording with Sim, Ben, and Nikki, and Sim and Ben were like, "We've looked at your stats. Your conversion rate is now ridiculous. You're just scoring every shot you take." And I'm thinking, bro, we had 99 shots.
Law of averages, definitely. Yeah. But that's last season, though, wasn't it? Our conversion rate was ridiculous last season.
It is ridiculous.
So it's not a fluke, is it? It's just that they're good finishers. There must be.
Exactly.
Ignoring the 99 shots and 1 goal, of course.
Before we move forward, just let me catch up on some of these. Steph, the lovely Steph. By the way, Steph is a baller with her football knowledge. I saw her on Talking Reds. Put in Greg. Put in.
Oh, I meant to watch that. I'll watch it later.
Mate, she's putting him to shame. Like, we can never have Steph on, man. We would look so dumb next to her. But big up to Steph with the coffee. She goes, "What an amazing job VP has done to start getting the best out of this whole squad. He's been absolutely fantastic. He really has. Thank you for the coffee, Steph." Big up to Dylan with the 40 months. He goes, "Beat Villa and get the beat shirt on. Come on, you Reds." He's calling a win already, as in the final done and dusted. I'm nervous. I can't lie.
By
Thank
the
you
way,
for-
I was just thinking that you could put a cabbage next to me in crypto and make us look inferior. But
Fuck you. Fuck you.
big up to Chris. He goes, Dyche on Talk Sport saying he knew how good Jair was. Did he? Nah.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
he really say
right.
that? Did he really say that?
I've got to say, I'm really disappointed with some of Dyche's post Forest interviews. I think he's thrown everyone under the bus, and I kind of liked him when he was our manager, but since he's left, he just sounds like a dick.
This is
can't
what he
believe that
was when he
people-
was
people
our manager.
actually-
You were blind to it.
I can't
wasn't
believe that people actually watch him when he's not our manager. I mean, I didn't watch him when he was our manager, but certainly not going to watch him when he's not our manager.
You know, at the weekend he put a post out on Instagram saying like, "Oh, I finally decided to join the social media scene," and put like a video on Instagram. I was so tempted to get banned off Instagram because I just thought
Wait, is he on Instagram?
Yeah.
Is he? Well, I might just post this
Instagram on
there
the
and tag
weekend.
him.
Come knocking on my door and say, why not playing when I give you a platform to go and play? I must make it clear in the Europa game, some of them players have done very well. But tonight, that is completely unacceptable in the first half.
I mean, I think I agree.
Knocking on my door. What the hell's he done to my... Dyche has just ruined this now. I can't get it fixed.
Dyche has taken down FFTV.
But yeah, don't come knocking on my door, he said. Don't come knocking on my door. That's why. And those players, we've seen them, as you said, Michelin as well, against Michelin.
The thing is, you know,
15% of our viewership think that Dyche did better and is a better manager than Nuno and Vitor.
that was just my vote.
That kind of scares me. That kind of it does. It legitimately makes me scared.
My finger slipped. I meant to put a 1. The thing is, like, you can't say to players like Amari Hutchinson, "Don't come and knock on my door," because at that age and without the experience of some of the other players, that's probably exactly what he needs.
Half the art of management is allowing players to knock on your door. That's half the bloody point of being a manager.
And they need to be coached. Like
Pereira.
Pereira.
So he's inferring there that don't knock on my door again, basically, because the inverse of what he said is don't knock on my door. So he's already alienating half the squad, the idiot.
But once you've done
I've
that,
seen that 22 points crap that he keeps going on about. Honestly, the guy, I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Hang on.
Let's not talk
Excuse me.
about
Hang on a minute.
He makes me feel sick. He makes me feel
What's
sick.
his 22 points rubbish? What's that?
He's like, I've got the majority of Forest points this season. 22 of them came under my watch, blah, blah, blah.
So he thinks he did a good job.
Yes. And now look how the squad plays with a proper tactical manager versus how he was. And people wonder why I was Dyche out before he walked through the door.
But I don't think it's just tactics. I think this goes back to the thing of if the players are happy, the players like the manager, they like each other. I think it makes a massive difference that we don't see. I think it makes a huge difference.
I think we do see. I think we do see. I think you can know when players are happy.
You could put this into a different example in so-called normal life. If you've ever been in a job where you don't like your manager, for example, you don't want to be there. You don't want to work for them. It makes a huge difference.
Mate, I'd rather have a manager that was good at man management and poor at tactics than the other way around. Because if you're poor at man management, you are not going to succeed. Well, if you look at all the great managers, their players either loved them or feared them.
Exactly.
Respected them.
How about this, right?
It's the same way, though, that like Rob can't get any votes for his Lib Dem candidacy because no one wants to believe what he says.
Yeah, but how about this for us?
That's a very poor argument, I've got to say there on that one, mate. Sorry, mate.
Dyche, if
I agree with what you're saying, but it was a poor argument.
If we win the Europa League, Dyche gets a medal.
Why? Because he was part of the...
And so does Ange. Ange would have technically defended his title because they'll have 2 win medals.
Ange wins the Europa League again.
I've been to more Europa League games than Ange has.
Doesn't matter. You ain't getting a medal. You ain't getting a medal. Big up to Glenn with the 44 months. Shout out to you, Glenn. And shout out to the S-Man Brown with the 199. He goes, love the shin pad celebration.
Yeah.
Taiwo.
That's quite funny, actually, isn't it? I wonder if he was doing that as taking the piss. It's like shinned it in the back. It's Taiwo.
Taiwo is extremely religious.
Properly. What's he taking the piss out of?
No, I mean because it's his shin pads. He always shins everything. He's like,
it's just Ben trying to be funny.
Because he's
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I've got to cross somewhere. I don't know where.
Well, it's a good job because you're not.
You're not succeeding. Sorry, excuse me. Big up to Martin, who's become a YouTube. Martin, I thought you've been a member for years, man. Shout out to you.
I think he said his membership ended. That happened to me once.
It's back on. And big up to Pereira, says a couple of months ago I couldn't see us winning without Murillo, but now I haven't missed him. Come on, Vitor. We're going to talk about Murillo in just a
we need
second.
to talk about Murillo.
Yeah.
Where's the third drunk anyway?
I don't know, man.
I don't know where Nicky is. I messaged him.
Fell off his sofa, has he, in a stupor.
He's definitely drunk. He's always drunk.
Chris with the £2 says VP won all day. He brings the best out of our lads. I'm really happy. You know what's cracking me up is I'm getting so many messages saying you still want Marco Silva. No, not even you want Marco Silva. Enough with the Marco Silva talk. I haven't mentioned Marco Silva like in weeks, man. It doesn't mean
it's not that you mention him. It's the way your eyes glaze over when somebody else mentions it.
It's pretty, man. I can't remember. It is. But and then and I've had a few messages saying, so would you stack Vitor for Marco Silva in the summer? And my answer has been consistent. My answer hasn't changed. Show me the trophy. Then let's talk.
I thought you said at one point that even if he won the Europa League, you'd still sack him for Marco Silva.
You did. You flip flop.
Look, in this day and age, right?
I think there's a flip flop button around somewhere that needs some attention.
In this day and age, we live in a very dangerous society where AI, honestly, you can't tell anymore. You can't tell anymore what's real and what's not. So don't believe everything you watch, even if it has got my pretty face on it.
Especially if it's been put on Twitter.
Actually, you could be right because I could have sworn I saw Taiwo score a goal with his foot. Yeah, that's not.
Exactly. I'm just saying, don't believe everything that's chucked your way. I'm just saying, right?
Look at poor old Nuno on 5%. Bloody hell.
How is Dyche on a higher percentage than Nuno? That's more worrying than. Wow.
Do you know what? I saw the other day, and this has no relevance, but I thought it was sickening. Somebody posted a team from an AI bot of the worst championship team ever. And do you know who they had as striker? Britta Sombalonga. I couldn't believe it. I literally could not believe it.
You just ignore that sort of thing, then, don't you? You just ignore it. It's just stupid.
I know, but the disrespect to Britta Sombalonga for that is just sickening.
Him and Antonio, man.
Him and Antonio down that left wing, cutting inside and passing to Britta Sombalonga. You'll never see him.
But we had Stan Collymore in the championship, you know.
Yeah, but he's blocked me on Twitter. I don't like him. Britta Sombalonga was, he was the real G.
I don't think there's much things Stan Collymore could do to me that would make me not like him.
The only pair.
That's the leading question if ever heard one. Come on, Stan, try your best to do something to me that would make me not like you.
I'm just saying, him and Brian Roy could get away with murder with me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
And the only pairing.
You took the mickey out of me just because I look longingly at him from a foot away, 6 inches away, actually.
Yeah, the only pairing that could possibly be better was Jamal Abdul and Rafik Jabbar.
Oh my god. Yeah, I do agree, Owen. That injury, man, that screwed our season. I gotta say, man. But anyway, we are
getting a little off track.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're in a better place. We've got way more other things to talk about than Britta Sombalonga. Anyway, where did we get to on the conversation?
Murillo. We need to talk about
Murillo. We need to talk about Murillo. Like, what is this boy doing, man? Seriously.
Why is he in Doha? Like, I was in Doha.
Because he's more interested in playing for Brazil in the World Cup and getting a move elsewhere. That's why. I did warn you guys about Murillo a long time ago.
I got told Murillo's scan was clear straight after that game he came off. And
he himself said he's all right. He's all right.
Has he said that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
On,
I read
on,
it.
in, on Instagram, he said he's now okay. Thanks for Forest for letting me go and recover or something. That was like yesterday, though. That was
What
like
the
yesterday.
hell is he doing in Qatar then? When we are in the busiest period of our season?
I don't know. I just feel bad because when I went to Doha like last week, I didn't see Murillo. Could have met up with him.
You could have flown him back as well.
Flown him back, yeah. I don't think we've missed him, being honest. Like, Morato has properly stepped up, again, redemption arc. Jair Cunha is the only thing that's
rehab. Was he rehabbing as in an injury rehab or like a psychological rehab?
Sorry, I
was reading the chat.
Yeah, it's got to be injury rehab, isn't it? Basically, it's a jolly. Let's be honest, it's a jolly.
It's not because you can't drink in Doha. You can't drink in Doha.
You can.
In the hotels, it's too hot.
Anyway, he shouldn't be drinking anyway if he's got an injury and is a professional footballer. He shouldn't be drinking anyway.
Injured, man. He's not injured.
I don't have any hair, Paul. I don't have any hair.
But shall I say this, right? I've been thinking about Murillo in the footballing sense.
I've been thinking about Murillo.
And here's the thing. I feel like at Villa Park, he's never really had a great game. And in fact, he's had a couple of stinkers. I would start Jair Cunha.
I agree with that comment. I think he has gone backwards. I've said on a couple of occasions that
that's a fair point.
He's just not the same player. And his passing is atrocious lately. Far too ambitious.
I think he's got one foot out the door, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not the same, is he? As he has been previously. He's not the same player, and that can only be down to attitude, really.
Yeah, but maybe he has got some mental like breakdown or.
Where'd you heard that from?
Hell. I don't know. I'm just reading what's in the chat now, man. All I know is his scan was clear. That's all I know.
Squeaky on me.
You're wrong.
Why though? It's his scan was clear. That was there, and then it's gone all.
I'm just asking the question. You're bringing up this. You don't know if it's a mental.
No, someone said something.
Why is that even in the conversation though?
Because someone said something about his Instagram post, and then Ben said some weird shit. So I was just
he put in. I tell you what. So I'm not paraphrasing. I'll just find it because otherwise,
that would help. Yeah,
I'll say it wrong.
Let's be all journalistic here, because that's what we.
I personally think it's more to do with the World Cup and leaving Forest. That's what I think it's to do with.
He's blocked me.
But why would he? Why would he want to leave Forest?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to read it out. Are you ready?
Go on.
This has also been liked by Tom.
Dear Ben, will you stop pestering me? I'm bringing the beat.
It says, this has been fire emojied by Igor Jesus. It says, recovery successfully completed. Thank you to everyone involved in making this recovery faster and more excellent. We continue working hard. Tick emoji. Thank you, NFFC, for the utmost care and concern for your athlete. We are always together. Red heart, white heart, lock emoji.
May I suggest that wasn't written by Murillo?
I think it was, because it's not written great. No,
I know that. I'm aware of the faux accent type thing. I think that's written by part of his team. I don't think Murillo would write that. Maybe. That's not a 22-year-old footballer writing.
In the Forest match.
I think he has a team, and I think his team wrote that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you to all at Nottingham. Thank you to all at Nottingham Forest football. That doesn't make sense.
He has a team.
Yeah, he has a team. Yeah, of course he's got a team.
He's also out there.
He's a 22-year-old multi-millionaire. Of course he's got a team.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So I think it's simply, mind you, we might all be proved wrong. He might come back. He might be available for Thursday, and he might have a fantastic display.
His wife has responded and put, "I'm so proud of you. You will come back even better." So maybe he
for Liverpool.
No chance.
Real Madrid.
I don't know. I don't think that sounds like injury talk. I think that sounds like a mentality thing.
I think it sounds like a bullshit thing. Is what I think it sounds like.
No, that's hard. That's harsh. He's just a young.
I think he can't be arsed, and he's told him, "I'm going to Doha. Do what you like."
Yeah, but why would he want to leave Forest? We're going to be in the Champions League. Chelsea aren't going to be.
Well, he ain't going to Chelsea, is he?
Liverpool might not be.
I think they, yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
still need like 3 more points.
Have you noticed now they're all counting on being 6th?
I know.
Well, if Villa win that, then we can finish
Villa
6th.
did
And
it,
Villa
so-
wins that. They're all counting on it now. Chelsea and Liverpool.
Liverpool, could
and
you
they're all
imagine?
counting on it.
Could you imagine if Boring
Oh,
Mouth get into the Champions League?
Imagine what?
Bournemouth are definitely going to beat us. The curse will be broken if we beat Bournemouth at home.
Here's where I'm torn, right? Let's just say we win the Europa League and knock Villa out. Let's say Villa need us to beat Boring Mouth on the last day of the
Oh,
season.
I know, yeah, I saw you doing, yeah.
Yeah, like I said it angrily yesterday. I don't really know if I want to enable Boring Mouth into the Champions League. I don't know how I feel about
Seeing as
this.
I've paid £55 for a ticket, stuff Villa, I want us to beat Bournemouth.
Oh, good. All right, let's get back into the game. There's, I feel, about 600 of you in here. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. God, we've digressed into some weird topics. We really
That's
have.
because there's only 3 of us and we're not continuously interrupting. And
It's just there's no negativity here because Rob's not here.
Oh, so it's Rob's fault. Big up to Chris with the £2. He goes, needs facts before the Murillo disrespect. But I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just telling you, I know his scan was clear.
No, that's a fair comment. But
no one's
we're allowed to speculate. It's a podcast. We're Forest fans. We're mates. We're allowed to just speculate. It's not harming anybody. You know what I mean?
I'm not
I don't think
speculating.
Murillo won't feel disrespected by what I say on here. Trust me.
He would if he watched it. He would definitely. You'd be blocked by everyone.
Actually, he might after the slap in the face I gave him after the Everton game. You're right. He might be a bit concerned. Yeah.
I don't say that again. That went viral on Twitter.
There you go. There goes the clips again. Anyway, let's move back into the game, right? Because I want to talk about Gibbs-White. Now, a lot have been asking about the injury. I got no inside information on it apart from what's been said. Now, my understanding is that it's a tissue injury in essence. It looks horrific, I know. It's nasty. You could literally see his skull, but it has got stitched up. Pereira's saying that there was no concussion protocol done. Now, had there been concussion protocol, that would have been automatically 12 days like he has to miss. Nor was he subbed under concussion protocols either. So Gibbs-White, if is past fit by our medical team, can play. Morgan Stitched White, very good, very good. I like that. Very nice. She gets one a season where she's funny. What was I saying? Yeah, so if they pass him fit, now the expectation is if he's gonna play, he probably plays in an Osman style mask. Pereira will be doing his presser tomorrow, so no doubt that's going to be one of the first questions asked. My gut feeling says he will play, based on nothing but just my feeling. Like the stitch is there, that gives it 2 days to start.
It's like sorry to interrupt you, Wolfie, but it's like Pereira said. I'm not asking him to play with his face. I just want his feet. So in other words, I want to play him. You know. Having
said that, one of his best goals this season was that 3rd goal against Burnley, that header. Let's go. Yeah, no, it was that deep, man. I mean, I don't want to bring the picture up; it's nasty, but you can see his skull.
I don't think they'll risk it though, because surely his stitches could reopen if he got hit
again.
No, not in a mask. He'll be fine in a mask.
Yeah, he will play. Well, I shouldn't say that because he might not, but I'm convinced that he will play. It's a big game for us, you know. This is to get us into a Champions League next season, as well as winning a European trophy. It's a big game for us. You're going to put players out there that you're going to risk everything, aren't you, on this game? Whatever needs risking, you're going to. This is it.
What including Morgan Gibbs-White's head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I tell you what, one thing I admire about Morgan Gibbs-White is he'll want to play. That's for sure.
I think they all want to play.
No, this is another club.
Murillo.
There would be players at the other club thinking about the World Cup at this stage. Let's be real, especially with an injury or a potential injury.
But Wolfie, he's got to play well to get into that.
No, I said at another club. I'm not talking about our club.
Oh,
I'm not talking about our club. Or if Sean Dyche was in charge, you could understand it. But you know, he's gone. The point I make, I think he plays. I think he's looking at this as potentially becoming his best season in his career so far. And for him to do that, he needs to win a trophy. If he can lead Forest to a trophy, and I think the trophy is the most important thing here. The prize of the Champions League is a bonus because we'll win that next season. But this season, we need a trophy, man. And I want the trophy.
I think we'll win. I don't see any.
You
reason.
said you'd have thrown this competition bare times, Ben. Don't start getting on. Don't jump on mine and consistently.
I said you've got to make sure you're safe in the Premier League, but we will definitely win the Europa League. We are the informed team. We are confident. The manager is on fire. The players are on fire. The bench players are on fire. We're scoring loads of goals. We'll wipe the floor with Villa on Thursday, and we'll win that final easily. I can't imagine we slip up now. There's too much confidence in the squad. We're definitely going to win. We're going to win the Europa League. We're safe in the Premier League. It's going to be one of our so-called worst seasons ever. It's going to become one of our best seasons ever. And we will keep all of our good players because next year we'll be in the Champions League. And that's that. And that's that, basically.
Well, it's quite conceivable, that we not only win the trophy, which is the most important thing remaining for us to do now, for us to win another European trophy. For all the people, all you young people that haven't seen us win a European trophy, it's special. It really is special. So for us to win a European trophy, and I can see us finishing like 14th or something, which in the grand scheme of things ain't a bad finish for in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So it could actually end up being a really, really top season. Which is what we predicted at the beginning of the season when we saw our squad.
Let me ask Aaron, I'm curious to know. For me, if Forest won the European Cup, the Europa, what's it called again? Europa League. That would be the biggest trophy I've seen in my lifetime, right? Yeah. Where does it rank for you with I was going to say how old you are, but you know what I mean? Like with what you've seen. Let me put it more politely.
Yeah. It's European Cup, League Champions, Europa League.
So then you got European Cup,
then the FA Cup, and then your League. Pardon?
So you got both big ears before the league.
For us, yeah, because for a provincial club like Nottingham Forest to win back-to-back European Cups is fucking absolutely, and I don't want beeping for that because it deserves it and effing, is indescribably magnificent, right? No other club in the world has done it. None. No other provincial club has won back-to-back European Cups. No other club in the world has won one league, 2 European Cups. What we did was absolutely phenomenal. And people that are Premier League obsessed really do not understand what an achievement that was. Okay.
Asking me goosebumps.
Nicky!
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Greek boy. He's going all Greek today.
Supporting the big man.
Yes, why not?
The big man's been getting very good support. Like
especially when he walked through that crowd.
No, forget that crowd, man. Forget that crowd. He did us proud at at Chelsea. Yes, if you lot haven't seen it, haven't you?
Well, let me just say this. Right, let me say this. My window tint today was a Man U fan from Calverton, Nottingham. Anyway, let's not go on. And I took that video of Marinakis walking through the crowd, and I took it to him and said, "Do you think your mate Ratcliffe or the Glazers could do that?"
Well, maybe you should take this to them next time, and big up what he's doing in the crowd. But this one was special, man. Check what he was doing in Stamford Bridge.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's Marinakis doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Gee, they are nice young ladies
in the opposition ground. He doesn't mess around, man. He doesn't mess around, man. Yeah, but big up.
I've not seen that anyway.
As well.
Huh? I won't be able to sleep tonight. I won't be able to sleep tonight now.
I thought Marinakis was looking good there, man. He was looking good there. Anyway, Nicky, what are you saying?
Yo, are we all right? Am I late or something? When did it start?
6:30.
About an hour ago.
Yeah, it's just finishing. You're just coming off now.
Yeah, bye.
I've been tinkering around the house.
Are you serious? I messaged you like an hour ago. You go, yeah, I'm just about on my way home.
I was tinkering around. I thought it was 7:30.
You bloody idiot, man.
My brother's suggesting that picture's
It's
AI.
definitely
How dare you?
What have I missed?
Everything.
What have you missed? Well, I'll tell you what you've missed. You missed the super chat from Darren. So, big up Darren with 4.99. He goes, "The Europa Cup is ours, and I still do not fear relegation."
Yeah,
Don't fear
relegation.
I've been consistent. We've never been in a relegation battle, despite what
I
Nicky
think I slipped for a couple of weeks when I got concerned. I've been very stolid in my we're not in a relegation battle, and I think something happened. Like we lost 10 games on the trot. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you know what? You know the funny thing is, right? I didn't even consider AI until Nathan put it there. Didn't even consider it.
Yeah, but
I thought it was genuine.
That's just.
I'm gonna tell the Nigerian prince that I've got in my spare bedroom that.
Hey, Nikki. So you said like last time you were on here, you were saying, "Don't worry, we're basically going to win every game." And
it was Rob that was basically just
Rob catching straight.
You've always called me a negative Nicky, but I'll tell you
True.
what, Rob is unbelievable. And all I want to say is that I hope after what happened this weekend, I hope that and I'd have never said this before, but I hope that Aston Villa's the most hated team in the Premier League moving forward, because what Unai Emery did was disgusting. It was absolutely disgraceful, embarrassing, and West Ham ought to be fuming at him, really. But I think everyone should.
Off the Villa fans off.
Yeah, well, they should be, because I mean, everyone wants Spurs to go down, and they've potentially kept them up because and also not just that. That just goes to show that he don't even have faith in his own players, because he's tried to put us in a situation where if we didn't, we should have had to play our A team, but Pereira didn't anyway, so he called his bluff. But that's what he was trying to do. That's what he was trying to get at.
You legit believe that's what he was trying to do?
Yeah, 100%. He did that, and he threw that game away, but he did that to put pressure on us, so we had to play our best players. So then when we go to play them on Thursday, we can't put our A team out. So that automatically shows that he hadn't even got faith in his team. Which I don't know.
If you remember, I think it was on 12th Man, Billy said as much. He's playing 5D chess. He's done that so that Forest have to play their strongest team. Blah 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 blah. What a load of crap!
Yeah, exactly.
Billy, man, I love you, Billy, but seriously, you need to watch more of what Luke's been saying this week. And I would encourage you guys to go and see what Luke's been saying over at UTV. He's had standards.
Proper Villa fan.
Huh?
Proper Villa fan.
Yeah, man.
Proper Villa fan.
Yeah.
I don't think
I've never had nothing against Villa.
Football is all about not consistency. It's all about momentum.
Sorry, can I just interrupt this to say that at 6:30, I messaged Nicky to say, "Where are you?" As in, why are you not on the podcast? And he responded, "I'm at home, bro."
Yeah, because I just thought he was like, "Where are you at, mate?" I thought he was just being friendly. You know, if you put a little bit more detail into it, Crypto, I might have had a clue what you was talking about. I just thought you was like, "Oh, where are you? What are you on with, mate?" I thought you was just being friendly, like.
Does he often ask after your well-being?
Never, mate. So I should have known, shouldn't I? Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should have known. Good point.
So let's just touch on Villa going forward. So Nicky thinks corruption. I agree, by the way.
Can I just say one other quick thing? Because what I was just about to say. Everybody says that they think that Villa's got a better squad. I don't believe that. Everybody you talk to, they say No, I mean, you know, like other fans, like
Yeah.
not so much you lot, but you
No,
know when you like
a
watch
better
Club
squad
Man,
than us as in Forest.
just everybody,
Oh. No,
pundits,
man.
anywhere you
Everybody
see.
said Villa has a better squad. I'm saying than us, as in a better squad than Forest or every team.
Oh, sorry, than us.
Okay, go. Continue.
Well, just simple. I don't think that.
Why?
think
Why
we've
don't
got-
you?
I agree, Nicky. I think our
Because
squad is
I think our
fantastic.
players are better. I
Yeah.
think our players are better. It's as simple as that. And I think they've just haven't been playing, but now they're playing. And Bakwa, I think hopefully we'll get to keep him because I think next season he's going to end up like a little bit like Zangari. I think he's going to start playing. He really impressed me yesterday. Thought he was really good.
Me too.
So everyone who wrote him off should be apologizing.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
I didn't
Ben.
vote.
I don't go in for this apologising things. You know,
Yeah,
because-
but it's like when Krypton he wrote Anderson off, didn't he?
to be fair, I'm one that didn't write him off. I said that I believe there's a player in there. But if somebody did write him off, I could understand why at the time they felt he wasn't good enough. So you have to go on what's presented in front of you, don't you?
You're not more sensible when Rob's
The
not
only
here.
player who we
Mate.
wrote off was McAtee.
You wrote him off.
Yeah, for good reason, because he was shit. Now
Well, again, Crypto. If you remember when we had that little talk about Edu's players, I said no. I think there's something in McAtee. I've seen it, so I'm not going to write him off.
Like,
but you weren't saying that because of McAtee. You were just trying to back up Edu.
No. I don't give a shit about Edu.
Right.
Okay, so then with that in mind, should we be writing off Ndoye?
Yes. Yeah.
But he's had ample of chances over a lot of the other players. He's had so many
You are
chances.
unbearable, man.
He's got to go.
Yeah.
Listen, with Ndoye, I assumed there was something about him, so that's why I continue to say there must be. He must be good.
Exactly, D.
I've never written Jesus off. I have never written Jesus off. What I said is, and I will maintain this position, he is not our prime number 9. Or he shouldn't be our prime number 9.
Don't redo the wording. You said he's not a goal scorer.
Yes, that's why he's not our prime number 9. If he was a goal scorer, he would most certainly be our prime number 9. But he's not.
No.
Not a natural goal scorer. The goals, if you look at the goals he's scored, most of them are fantastic. Now, you might think, and that's mental, and if he's scoring fantastic goals, he must be no. Players can score fantastic goals, but where are they when you need the tap-ins? Where are they when you need the scraps in the box, turn an instant shot into the far corner? They're the goals that make a striker. Not, you see defenders score from 35 yards. No, if I say he's not a striker, what I mean, how many times do I have to repeat myself? What I mean is I do not personally believe he's a natural goal scorer.
Yes, but how many goal involvements?
What is so difficult to understand about that, and what is so wrong about what I've said? Nobody in their right mind could look at his goal scoring record and say he is a prolific and natural goal scorer. Nobody could say that.
They can.
Now, if next season he scores 25 Premier League goals, of course I'll change my mind and admit I was wrong.
If he scores
scoring a few fantastic goals. I like Jesus. I said it on the last GOR. I like him. I want us to retain him. I want him to play more often next season. I'm not against him. The mere fact that I say he's not a natural goal scorer is one aspect of him. Do you look at how he's played lately, where he's been playing more as a second striker or deep lying striker or forward 10? It's been brilliant. He's been brilliant.
We're sharing him a natural goal scorer.
He hasn't been playing as the number 9 striker when he's done that.
We're sharing him a goal scorer.
Sheringham was a natural goal scorer, yeah.
He played as an SS.
I know he did.
So you can be an SS and still be a goal scorer.
Pardon?
You can be a shadow striker and still be a goal scorer, yeah?
You can, but you can't be a main striker and not be a goal scorer.
Sheringham played games where he's... I'm sorry. Don't enable this. Don't enable this, please. No.
Wait. Hang
on. So let me ask the question then. Do you consider Igor Jesus as a top quality goal scorer,
Yes.
natural finisher. You
Yeah.
think he's a natural finisher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you've
And-
just gone down in my estimation, mate. Because
and
you're
you just
ignoring
said-
your own eyes.
You've
to make
just
a
said,
point.
Anne, you just said, Anne, that you would consider him
21 GA.
You said you'd consider him a prolific goal scorer if he scored 25 goals next season. How many people have scored 25 goals this season with 3 games left?
I was being hyperbolic, of course I was. That's not hang on. Let me explain something.
There's
Right?
no
It
room
should be
for being
obvious.
hyperbolic
No,
on
wait
the
a minute. No, the drink's kicking in. I understand. Just listen for a sec, right? Most people of average and above intelligence recognise when somebody's been hyperbolic. So if I sit here and says if he scores 25, that doesn't mean he's got to score 25 goals before I consider him a prolific striker.
Yeah, but even if you drop
if he scores 18, I'll consider him a top striker.
It's a bit like when Anne said he would score 30 out of the 100 shots, you know.
Exactly. He's slightly hyperbolic by about 400 or 500%. Right?
And even if you drop it to 18, there's only 2 players in the whole league who have scored more than 18 goals. 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So what?
So he'd be one of the best.
Who are those players? Who are those players? Erling Haaland. Who's the other one? Thiago plays for Brentford. So you're saying it's impossible for a Forest striker to score 18 goals in the Premier League? Chris Wood got 20 last season, by the way, as an over-the-hill 34-year-old. So you telling me that a Nottingham Forest striker, given the right service, playing the right way, can't score 18 goals? Give us a break.
Constructing a good argument, I don't agree.
To be honest, if he got 16 and there were not penalties, I'd be saying the same. Prolific, brilliant, fantastic.
We've gone from 25 to 16. That's a big drop.
Yeah, because I was saying I was being hyperbolic. What don't you understand about that? This is YouTube. Have you not been on YouTube before?
No.
Nicky, would you
apparently not?
Apparently not.
I think he's good. I really like him, and I think that he's starting to get comfortable as well now and starting to play. And I think, again, another player next season, he's going to score a lot more goals in the Premier League. But what you've got to remember is he's scored quite a few for us in the Europa League. And also, he's had, I think, personally, a lot of bad luck. He's had a lot of disallowed goals that, could have gone either way. Yeah, so... No, I like him.
Right, 34 games, 6 goals. All right. I'm not going to say another word. I've actually.
You can't do that when me and you have been consistent about this Europa League all season.
There's too much context.
It's better than that other bloody one we've got.
That's not got anything to do with the Premier League, has it? That's not got anything to do with the Premier League. Anyway, we shouldn't argue because I love the guy and I hope he stays with us and I hope he proves me wrong. And even if he doesn't prove me wrong, I still think he's a damn good player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
right. They're sitting on the fence. I hear it.
Convincing yourself of it.
On the Ndoye question, I put a poll out. Should Ndoye be written off? 51% of you have said yes. 19% of you have said no, and I gave you a fence option. 30% of you took the fence option.
Hang on, let me register my fence vote.
What? You're not right. You said you're writing him off.
Oh, you know me. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so soft with these players.
All right, let's touch on the Villa.
I don't want him to play tomorrow night, Thursday night.
Big up to 3 stars, my guy. 3 stars. So it's just everywhere I am, he is. Big up to you. He goes, that photo different than 2 stars on our shows.
I don't understand that. Can you explain it to me?
The Maranaka's photo.
I still don't get it.
Let it drop.
Sorry.
2 stars. You know. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, 2 stars. Oh, I mean the titty one. Yeah.
Thank you, Darren, for the 199. He says backward is brilliant on PS5.
On FIFA.
What,
exactly.
is he rubbish on Xbox? Shout out to you, Darren. I think he means FIFA. Shout out to you for the 199. Guys, make sure you've hit
my friend Nicky. I'm very jealous. My friend Nicky's got a PS5 Pro.
Ooh.
Crap on it, though.
Yes, Nicky, but you look good doing it.
All the gear and no idea. I ain't got a clue.
Sound like Sean Dyche, mate. Anyway,
Well,
let's
don't
talk about
compare me
this
to him,
Villa match.
Wolfie. That was
Huh?
well below the belt, that was. Don't compare me to him. Blooming heck.
All right, let's talk about Villa, man. Well, the Villa game. Everyone seems quietly, not quietly confident, loudly confident about this one. Usually, when you lot get loudly confident about a game, it makes me panic. However, I don't feel panicky. And that makes me feel panicky that I'm not feeling panicky that I should be feeling panicky.
Oh, it's
So
a nightmare.
my head's all over the place here. So how confident are you, boys? What are your predictions? And chat, what are your predictions? And should I feel panicky? Go on, Ben.
Sorry, that comment's growing me. I mean, look. Apart from Nicky's big-breasted woman behind him, I think I'm just 100% confident. I don't think we'll just beat Villa. I think we'll win the whole thing.
Nicky didn't read the messages.
I can't see it.
It's a big bearded woman behind him before.
The confidence of our squad, I think, at the moment is as high as it could be. All of our players are playing well. All of them, even the ones that we don't think are that consistent, are playing well. People like Morata have stepped up, etc., which means we have people on the bench if we need to bring them on. Our best players are in the form of their life. Morgan Gibbs-White, Anderson, even Chris Wood is playing well, who's come back from long-term injury. Lozzie, I don't want to massage Nicky from behind, thank you. I just think, look,
the big-breasted part, but anyway.
Yeah.
Big-breasted, bearded. We got 3 parts of it.
Look, there's too much confidence in our squad, too much skill. The tactics from Pereira are good. We're going to win easily. I don't think we need to score loads and loads of goals, but I think we'll win. Maybe not even concede because Ortega is just so good in goal as well. So I'm going to go for I think 2-0 Forest, and we're better away from home. Don't forget that. And Villa are not in good form. So we've definitely got this. Unai Emery I think he's too wound up. He won't be able to calm the players down. I think.
And you predicted the points so far.
And I predicted the points correctly so far.
And you look like Bam Bam Bigelow.
And I look like Bam Bam. And I'm the top predictor out of all the Forest channels in the world. So I would just listen to me.
And last week you looked like that.
I did, yeah. You know what? I was gonna do my Just for Men today, and then I realized I'm on GOR later. I was like, shit, I don't want to end up looking like Nicky. So so yeah, I'm going 2-0 Forest. I'm full of confidence. I think we're going through to the final, which I think we'll win as well. That's it. There's nothing else to say. We're going to win. There's no way we're going to lose this. There's too much. What's the word where you keep going on, going and going and going.
Momentum.
There's too much momentum.
Do you support Forest Crypto? Do you?
Fuck you, Nicky.
Have you ever been in a situation where Forest have made it easy like that?
He's a baby. Nicky. He hasn't got the scars. He hasn't got the scars. He's a baby.
This is a different Forest. We're going to be fine.
No, I feel as the older representative of the slightly older generation.
As the elder.
Nicky, I will come to you now and say, do you realise how easy it was for Forest when we were at our fucking unbeatable height? 42 league games unbeaten, 2 European Cups, League Championship, League Cup, 2 League Cups, all in the space of 2 seasons. It was easy, mate. And I tell you what, I know you weren't born, so I'm just letting you know. It's not always been like this. We used to go to football matches, and trust me, Nicky, we expected to win. One of our songs, I remember particularly singing it at Villa Park when they thought they'd beat us. They didn't. But they went 1-0 up. We'd seen it all before because we'd seen it before. We were going to win, not an issue. So yeah, it was nice. There you go, Ben. It is possible. It is possible to feel like that. It is possible to feel like that.
The thing is, me and Nicky are of similar age. We're like both about 24, isn't it, Nicky?
Yeah,
and like semi-finals are very scary for us.
When we drew 3-3 at home to Cologne, I think I've told you this story before. 3-3 at home to Cologne.
We
second leg to play in Cologne. I walked out and my mate said, well, that's it. And then, innit? And I said my exact words, and I'll never forget it. That's why I remember it to this day is, well, we just win when we go over there. That was it. It wasn't a thought of it being tight and being nervous. We weren't nervous or anything like that. We just thought, well, we'll go to Cologne and win then.
And
Wembley, I got sick of going to Wembley, I tell you. Sick of
There's no way you remember those exact words from like 50 years ago.
Seriously, Nicky. We were down there 3 or 4 times a year.
I can remember when we played Sheffield United, and I think it was 3-1 up. And I had a pool game. By the end of the game, we'd lost.
I remember.
Nicky, me and you, we would have only seen the semi-final post 91 would have been Sheffield United.
Yeah, that's Sheffield United. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Every other semi-final I've seen, we've lost.
This is
For me, Wolfie, I saw us in 2 European finals. We won both. I saw us in an FA Cup semi-final. More than one, but obviously Hillsborough's a different occasion, right? Okay. We won that. 6 League Cup semi-finals. We won all them. So for me, winning semi-finals was kind of normal.
Wait, you saw last year.
People don't understand.
Wait, hold on. You would have seen all the semi-finals me and Nicky would have seen. So you would have seen.
I saw all them as well. I'm talking about prior to you and Nicky. I'm talking about prior to you and Nicky being born. Prior to you and Nicky being born, we were great. Every semi-final I saw us play, we won. So it wasn't a big deal for us.
I do actually think that we will win on Thursday, but I'd love it to be as easy as what Crypto thinks it's going to be, but
it ain't going to be that easy. Yeah.
Don't think it's going to go like that.
Do you know what? I kind of want it to be one of those matches where you go to the football with Nicky and you 1-0 up, and Nicky goes for a piss, and he comes back. He's all happy. He's in the pub. Why are you so happy, Nicky? Oh, we won 1-0. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We won. No. He missed the goal, and for the whole.
He's never going to let that go, is he?
And just let people in the chat and viewers know that's genuinely a true story.
Yeah, it is a true. It was Fulham. It was the Fulham game, I think. And I went out there thinking, no, I thought we drew. I left thinking it was a draw, and we lost 2-1 or 1-0. Yeah. Can't remember. I was pissed.
I remember when you left at half time and you were like smashed by the time we got to the Trent Nav, and you just had no idea we'd won like 3-4-0.
No, it wasn't half time. It wasn't half time, Crypto. It was about 25 minutes into the game.
How long was that piss, man? Seriously?
Anyway. By the time the game had finished.
You know what I would really like? Forest to score first in the first 10 minutes. That would be nice. That's a 2-0 lead. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I think back to Sheffield United. Didn't Jono score the first goal that night in the second leg? So we went 3-1 up. And then we still crapped it up. When we got through in the end of penalties. But my God, man. We don't do this the easy way, do we, man?
I think what we've been doing, what we've been doing just recently, because obviously I don't really know what you've talked about, because obviously I was on Cloud 9 while you was in here. But I think what we've been doing recently is what we was doing last season. Just like scoring early, getting that goal in, like what we used to do with Nuno. But Nuno used to then just sit back and defend it, didn't he? Really, whereas I think you said it in one of your videos, Wolfie. You know, now we're scoring early, and it's like, oh, we're going to get another goal, and maybe even another goal, and that's something I haven't seen for a long time. So, if hopefully, like I say, if we can get that early goal in, you know, and then hold on till half time, that's the one. That's when we know we'll be laughing. But
the thing is, Nicky, we are so good away, aren't we? Now we're scoring goals away from home.
I think we're good everywhere, mate.
Yeah. Well, particularly away from home, though, it seems.
Yeah.
Were you nervous, Ant, for those 20 minutes?
No, I was only a boy. When you're a boy, you don't get nerves, do you?
No, you're just pretending you weren't so old.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Listen,
I mean, no, I tell you what. In those days, there was no like televised matches and stuff like that, live televised matches. And that particular match, Ian Bowyer scored, by the way, with a diving header, 1-0. Yeah, just to let you know, I can remember things. I was actually about a young man, and I was playing with a tennis ball in my bedroom doing the old Alex Bowyer stoops to conquer. So yeah, it was a different lifetime, believe me. But no, because I just expect us to win everything all the time.
Well, let's hope that remains the case.
But if you want me to have a quick word about Thursday, then as I said earlier on, I'm more confident than I've been. It kind of worries me a little bit. I've got to be honest, because I'm not normally like that. I'm normally quite nervous, and I'm sure I'll be nervous when the game starts. I'm sure I will be. But I've just got a feeling that we're going to play well, and if we play well, we'll beat them because we're better than them. You know, and I think it could go. It could be one of those games, and we've seen it quite a bit with Forest, where we score a goal, and you're expecting us to sit back. The team come onto you, and then you score another one, and then that screws with the opposing team. Then they don't know what they're doing because you're 2-0 up, 3-0 on aggregate. Oh my God!
Even think we'll
Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Come on, and we can do it. We can do it.
No, you know, the worst thing would be if we beat Villa comfortably and lost in the final. That'd be tragic.
No, Ben, that's a ridiculous thing to say, because if we beat Villa, we will not lose in the final.
Oh, no,
of course. At least Wolfie can stuff it to Billy as well.
I'm telling you straight out.
I'm sick of Billy going, we'll have to wait and see then, won't we? We'll have to wait and see.
See you Thursday.
We'll see on Thursday, won't we?
I'm
Shut
gonna
up.
put the crap out of him.
Yeah.
You know what? I look at Billy in a new light now. You know, I used to, because I've always quite liked Villa, and they're a Midlands team, and they're better than the Manchesters and the Londons and whatever. So, you know, I used to feel a bit of camaraderie towards Villa. I used to like them. I've always had a good time when I've been to Villa Park, which I've been to on many occasions, including semi-finals of FA Cups, West Ham 4-0. Thank you. I don't like him anymore. I used to think that he was okay, but he's showing his true colours. He's a proper twat.
He's a happy clapper, man. Billy's lovely, man. I love Billy.
Oh no! Again, folks, you're watching. I'm being YouTube hyperbolic. You know, it's nothing really.
When did you learn this hyperbolic word? You've said it about 20 times.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about that is steroids.
Don't disrespect my education, please.
What education?
Well, I went to grammar school, college. I went to university. You want any more?
Okay, and you're going to miss the Arsenal game.
Ooh.
Don't matter, because Arsenal are going to win anyway, aren't they? Let's be honest.
Well, we'll see them in the
score prediction. You haven't given me.
Oh my God! Bye. I could put it on this telly behind. People won't mind watching it on the telly behind. Yeah.
I can't remember who I'm sending you over to. I'll just put someone.
What's your score prediction, Anne, for Villa?
3-1.
To
who?
Forest.
Checking.
Oh, how dare you,
Nicky?
Yeah, you got a point there.
I'm sorry to be a bummer to Ant, but I think 3-1 as well, and that's what I was going to say. 3-1. I think it'll be that. And just to add to that, I think it's going to be 1-1 for a bit.
That's what I was looking at.
Why did we let you
Forest go 1-0 up, they get one back, and then we go 3-1 up. They start pressing to try and get it to 2-1. We get them on the break, bang.
Yeah. Exactly. That extra time when we're 2-1 up, we'll get a third one in extra time.
Extra time.
Injury time,
Nicky, if it goes
injury time and extra time.
Nicky,
not extra time, injury time.
If we're 2-1 up and it goes to extra time, I'm going to be seriously worried.
Stop being so fucking. What's the word?
Nicky,
what's the word? Condescending.
Hyperbolic.
See, Nicky, all the time. I'm dealing with you all the time.
They both knew what. They
you
both
see how I
knew
get
exactly
mad?
what I meant, didn't they? They knew what I meant.
Yeah,
You
know
know,
exactly what you
give me
meant,
a
but he's
break.
been an
I'm,
arsehole.
you know, I'm not always on here. You
7
know,
pints deep. He's 7 pints deep.
Oh,
I'm
he's
sober as a judge.
Oh, he's doing the whole Endoy card, man. My first season in. Give me time. I trust the process, man.
I have to say, by the way, Nicky's looking very, very handsome, and that beard puts everybody else's to shame.
Oh, thank you, Anne.
He doesn't,
Thank
he
you
doesn't
very
even
much.
use just for men. He doesn't even use just for
Oh,
men.
by the way, Olympiacos, speaking of them, are fully messing up, so we might not need to worry about the
Yeah, they
Champions
are,
League.
aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
Anyway, right, I'm gonna send you over who's live. Judge Mo's live. Go in there and just tell them Champions of Europe.
Hit the like as
FTV
well.
sent you. I will see you guys. There's a preview tomorrow, and I'm on with Nikki and Simon Ben for the Forest West Ham thing. That's becoming a thing. I don't know why I'm on there. Like, honestly, wasting my time.
You can be like the referee or something.
I just modded it today. I'll be honest with you. So you get to see that tomorrow. So keep an eye out for it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Come on, you Reds. Like, subscribe, check out OK Jerseys, code FFTV for 8% more off. You Reds.
Hype. You Reds. You Reds.